Hey guys, so I am wearing Jackson. He's sleeping. He loves this Moby wrap. This is his favorite. And then he does like the Ergo Baby too, but the Moby wrap is still his favorite. I don't know why every time I try to do like a messy thing on top of my head, a bun, I end up looking like a Dr. Seuss character, like Cindy Lou Who. Not like cute messy bun. I have not accomplished a cute messy bun ever, I think. Anyways, so this is going to be a one take video, and I intended, this is actually live, y'all are seeing it the same day I'm recording it. I don't know who this is calling me. They can leave a message. Sorry if that was vibrating. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so, y'all are seeing this live. I intended for What's in My Diaper Bag newborn edition video to go up tonight. And when I went to edit the 4th of July vlog, I had that in the editing, the iMovie, and I had assumed I saved it, like, and, you know, finalized, what's the word? I can't think of it. I assumed I saved it, and then it was ready to be uploaded, and I didn't. So I deleted all my editing and started working on the 4th of July vlog, and then last night I was like, better start uploading that, because that's what I'm going to upload today. And yeah, I didn't ever save it, so I'm gonna have to re-edit the whole thing. But I wanted to hop on here and put something up, talk to you guys about why the last video y'all saw was 4th of July, and now it's like, what, the 8th? My fibro has been really bad the past couple days, and that with doctor's appointments. He's had doctor's appointments this week. I've had them. I have one today. I go see my cardiologist. Yeah, it's just like never ending with the doctor's appointments. That having my fibro get like worse than the, I guess like the average pain level I'm at. I haven't vlogged. I've just been like doing my best to take care of him, and yeah. So that's why I haven't been vlogging much. I did want to say though that I always thought like, oh my God, when I have a baby, because I've had a lot of people ask me this that didn't have fibro younger, that got it older, like after they had their kids. I've always thought like, oh my God, when I have a baby, what's going to happen on a bad fibro day? Or what's going to happen if I have like a week of like higher than average pain? And I've always kind of worried about that. Something in my eye now. But what I have found, at least with this like phase of infancy, is you know, he's not mobile, so it's like everything I do with him during the day, we can do in bed. Like we can read stories, we can do flashcards. You know, I'll take him in his room on his play mat and play with him and read him books and do flashcards because I just sit there on the floor. But it's not, I'm sure it'll be much more difficult when he's like a toddler. But I've had like so many people that have been like, if you need me, let me know and I'll come help you, because they understand that I live with a chronic disease. And I have those resources there, but surprisingly I haven't needed them, and it actually it's been okay. Like I, you know, can sit in bed with him and we can read stories and we can take a nap together. If he decides he's gonna nap yesterday, he didn't want to nap at all. Like maybe 20 minutes he took a nap. He had a rough day yesterday. I think he's going through a little separation anxiety, because right now if I'm not holding him, like he gets super fussy unless he's sleeping, and he has to be sleeping hard. He gets really upset. So anyway, what I did want to say is, I'm gonna sit because I didn't tell you guys he is 9 pounds. Oh, I can't remember how many ounces. I'll insert it somewhere here. But so what was I gonna say? I did a lot of stuff to kind of not prepare, but so like I knew that I would have days like I've been having with my fibro with him, and I did a lot of stuff that some people might think was like I was like excessively buying stuff maybe, or like people like, do you really need a playpen, a swing, a bassinet? You know, I just bought a lot of stuff, and I put a lot of stuff on my registry, and if we didn't get it, we went and got it, because for instance, like most of my friends don't have that many bottles. Like they just don't. They have like you know, a certain number and they just wash them. And that's pretty common. Like that's what most of my friends do. Like My best friend Crystal, I think she says she has 6 and she just washes them. And I think almost all my friends are like that. They don't have that many, but I was thinking, okay, I need to buy a lot of bottles in case I can't wash bottles. Like, you know, I'm in pain and I'm doing the best I can just to take care of him. And I'm so glad I did that, because there's been a couple days where we've gone through all the bottles, and you guys, I think I have like 15 bottles, maybe more. I haven't actually counted. 15 Dr. Browns, and then I have 5 other brands. So we have like 20 bottles. And yeah, there was a day where we went through pretty much all of them. And yeah, that was interesting. But so like, yeah, if you have fibro, because a lot of you guys with fibro haven't started families yet, or some of you guys are even pregnant and have asked me a lot, like what it's been like. I would say invest in extra stuff. Think about things that are going to be hard for you on your pain, like high pain days. Like for instance, washing bottles, standing at the sink and washing all the bottles. That can be hard on me physically, and especially right now, like because I feel like my spinal has not gotten better. Like I still have pain in my back from where I got my spinal block. And they said it can take up to 9 months to feel back to normal. So that's just a joy. That the spinal block pain has bothered me more than any C-section recovery pain. It's so strange. So yeah, just be prepared to think of what physically is going to be hard for you and find ways to prepare yourself for it. For instance, the bottle thing. If you don't want to be washing a bunch of bottles, then, you know, just buy a bunch and, you know, use them throughout the day, even if you have to go through 2 days of it or whatever, and have somebody wash them for you, or your husband or your spouse or whoever. So the bottles were a big thing I had thought of that actually, thank God I did. I have places to safely put him down everywhere. And I say safely, not because I think my dogs would ever hurt him intentionally. I think Ralph is really excitable, and every time he's around him, he just wants to lick him to death and give him kisses and cuddle him. He's like tried to nuzzle him and stuff, and he just doesn't realize he's a big dog and he's tiny. So I never set Jackson anywhere where they can reach him. The only times they can reach him is like if I'm allowing it. Like I'm sitting on the couch and I call them over, and it's not because, like I said, I don't trust my dogs, but really 100% you can't ever trust your pets, because even the sweetest dog can get scared and do something as a reaction, not meaning to, like bite or nip. So yeah, it's just a safety precaution for the dogs and for the baby. Especially I say for the dogs, once he's older and he's able to reach and grab and do stuff like that, I don't want him hurting the dogs either. So anyways, like I was saying, I have places around the house I can set him down safely, like the playpen downstairs. Ralph could jump up on it. He doesn't. He pushes his face into the mesh, but even if he jumped up, he couldn't put his face into the playpen. And I was so scared when we first got it that it would like, if he jumped up really quick or something, that it might tip over, but it's actually a lot heavier than I thought it would be. But that being said, if I put him in there, I don't walk away to where I can't see, because there is a chance Ralph could jump up and maybe knock it over. But anyways, but I have places where I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm in a lot of pain right now. I need to set him down and do something, you know, or just sit on the couch for a second. I have places like that all over the house. That's one thing. The bottles are another. Yeah, I'm going to start trying to think of things that I've done, because I feel like I've done a lot. I've got a lot of passies, but I feel like a lot of moms have to have a lot of passies. One day I will show the way the playpen stuff's organized and his bedroom's organized, because our playpen, I actually spent more money on a playpen that had a huge organization bin, because I knew I wouldn't be able to go up and down the stairs, not because of my C-section, just on bad fiber days, because I went up and down the stairs all the time after my C-section. I know I wasn't supposed to, but I didn't really feel the pain that an average person feels because of my fibro. So I kind of overdid it. So I made sure that there's a lot of storage downstairs for things that I didn't want to have to go upstairs for if I was in a lot of pain. For instance, like also our playpen has a changing area on it, and next to that it's got all the storage stuff. And one day I'll do a video of how all that's organized, but just think ahead and stuff like that. If you have a stairs, etc., you know, people might think it's excessive or you don't need all this baby crap, but like honestly, if you're living with a chronic pain condition, you do need it to get through stuff like dealing with stairs and bottles and stuff like that. So I'm sure as he gets older and more mobile, days like this will be more difficult. But for right now, I haven't had to use any of the resources that people have offered me if I'm having a bad day. In the future, I might have to. But honestly, like on days Mommy doesn't feel good, we just do everything in bed or just in his room. And we only go downstairs to get food. Another thing too is if you breastfeed, this isn't a problem because, you know, they can get it straight from the tap. But for instance, I have to breastfeed and supplement. So when he needs his supplemental bottles, we use these things that you use for your diaper bag, the formula dispensers. We put the formula in this and leave it upstairs, measure it out. And then we have bottles ready to go so that I'm not going up and down the stairs to make bottles. And then, like I said, I have a pump up here. I also have a pump up here. And then I have a pump downstairs. The rental pump is downstairs. So I might actually renew the rental pump just because it's convenient no matter where I am to have a pump on each level. So yeah, that's just some of the things I do. I'll try to think of the other things. But this also helps in the middle of the night if you have a 2-story house and you're formula feeding and you don't want to go up and down the stairs at night. Because, like, first off, I get out of bed, I don't go back to sleep easily. If I go up and down the stairs, I'm not going back to sleep at all. So I was telling one of my friends about this. She has a 2-story house. We were talking about powder formula and stuff, and I told her that we do this at night when he needs to be supplemented, because that way we don't have to get up and down. And I can keep the room dark, and I'm not moving him around a lot, and then he just goes right back to sleep. Or sometimes he stays asleep during his bottle. Like he'll wake up screaming, but he won't open his eyes, and but he's hungry and doing all his feeding cues, and I'll breastfeed him, I'll give him the bottle, and he stays asleep through it all. So I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to end this now. I've talked for 12 minutes. There we go. I just want to let you guys know what's going on. Hopefully tomorrow it'll be a little better because Justin will be home. It's the weekend. We have his baptism class, and I'll get back to my normal vlogging. But this week I just, you know, took it easy because I know I needed to. I didn't want to get into some horrific flare. I just, you know, okay, my pain levels are worse. I need to take it easy and focus on taking care of him, and that's it. And the dogs as well. So anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Jackson, say bye.